Hey y'all, long time no see. Nothing much going on here except that's Hazel's new snuggle place right there. Unless I kick her at night with my feet and then she gets up in the front seat. Y'all are doing pretty good, I can tell by your videos. And we're doing good. MJ, they after her first round of chemo, they cut her medications down to half. And so she's been doing a whole lot better, a lot better. So that's a really, really good thing. Now, aside from MJ, my big thing is, of course, Tank. And he has multiple problems. So tomorrow, I'm taking him to a new mechanic, which is somebody from their old church. And hopefully, I should have taken him there in the first place, and hopefully, they'll be able to diagnose it and fix him up. So, what happens is now, since he went and got that nice $430 tune up, what he does is you can start out driving, and then when you try to take off from a stop position, you just have to put it to the floor for him to finally gain any speed. Then by that time, you're at a stoplight or or a stop sign. I know people see me driving around here thinking, she needs to retire that poor old van. I'm sorry, I'm shaking all over y'all, but I was just laughing. And Hazel's hiding her face because she's embarrassed. Y'all, I'm telling you, you ladies out there, let me tell you, this is for you, and I am dead serious. Never, ever, ever buy a van unless it's for $1,000 without getting it looked at properly by a proper mechanic. If you are thinking about this lifestyle, then honey, you need to start on your search for a decent, honest, reliable, competent mechanic right now. So when you find the buggy of your dreams, you can take he or she over there and get him looked at from stem to stern. Because I'm telling you, finding a good mechanic is like trying to find a really good pastor, somebody who walks the walk and all that stuff. But I shouldn't have said that. That's not very nice. Okay, I strike that. I just took Hazel on a long walk. It must have been 4 blocks. I can hardly breathe. But anyway, that's the most important thing, y'all, is have some money set aside. For you gals that are still working, you've got to sock that money away. That is something that I did not do. I spent almost everything I had on Tank. And so that didn't leave me a lot for repairs. But anyway, it is what it is, and it's going to be just fine. It's just a little bump in the road, just a little hiccup. And let's see, I have been at my girlfriend's for almost a month now. In fact, over a month. And I have slept in this van every night with no problems. I did get the street sweeper ticket, which they come tomorrow, but I have to take Tank to the new mechanic, so he won't be here. But anyway, that's so important, ladies. I mean, get yourself a little nest egg and find a really good mechanic. They are worth an arm and a leg. Find a good mechanic. And when you buy something, before you give that person your hard-earned money, have it looked at. Make them put it up on a rack. Have them check everything and make them give you a written list with prices. Now, I tried to do that. Well, it was after the fact, of course. I bought Tank. Then I took him to a mechanic that I thought was going to be really good, who I figured out never even put him on the rack. So, ladies, please take my advice. I always give good advice because I have always screwed up first. So I can tell you what not to do. You can always comment and ask me, and I will tell you whatever you want to know. If it's marriage, I have screwed it up. If it's kids, I've screwed it up. If it's buying a vehicle, I have screwed it up. So Ask me before you do anything stupid, and I'll help you as much as I can. But I'm hopeful and I'm praying and I'm having faith that tomorrow this guy's going to be good. And whatever's wrong with Tank, now I can turn him off and then start him back up. And if I'm lucky, he runs just fine. So something's clogged somewhere. My girlfriend's brother is here from Washington, and he says it sounds like a bad fuel pump. Well, if it's a bad fuel pump, I don't think that's bad news, but I don't think it's really good news either because, from my understanding on these vans, they are inside the gas tank. Yep, nothing easy on tank, okay? Oh, y'all, I have to tell you this. I'll let you know how it goes, but yesterday I've been walking Hazel quite a bit lately because when you're 4 blocks from the beach and all these little houses around here, they're so different and they're so cute, and I love to look at houses. I always have, and their landscaping and everything. Well, we're bebopping down the sidewalk a block away and out running across the street, making a beeline for Hazel, is this big Rottweiler. I mean, he was a big dog. He was not a pup. So I jerked on Hazel's leash, and this is why I insist people use a halter, not a collar, because I probably would have crushed her air pipe. But I jerked her up off the ground and grabbed her up and put her in my arms, and then I was going around in a circle to keep that dog from getting her. And I bopped him on his nose a couple of times. So then I heard this lady say, "Don't act afraid. Walk slowly and come get in my house." It was like, I don't know, it was like something out of a cartoon. So I just meandered up her sidewalk and hit that dog on the nose again. And I went inside her house. And eventually he went back across the street and he stood over there just watching. Now, this poor Rottweiler, they're kind of like pit bulls. They have a bad reputation, but they are not all bad, y'all. This Rottweiler was not growling. He wasn't barking. I think he just wanted to smell up on little old Hazel. I hit him in the nose 2 or 3 times, and he didn't even offer to bite me. So, you know, I wasn't scared for me. I was scared for Hazel because she's like a snack to one of those big old dogs. He probably weighed about 120 pounds. So anyway, the neighbors next door to the house where I was came out, and the lady was pregnant. She goes, "Oh, that pit bull, he has attacked a bunch of people." And I'm thinking to myself, I don't think you've got the right pit bull, but I didn't say anything. He didn't try to attack me. He just wanted to play with Hazel. But anyway, that couple ended up taking Hazel and I home because that Rottweiler who had a collar on, he wasn't giving up. He was standing over there and sitting over there and walking around over there just waiting for Hazel and I to come back out to play. But of course, I couldn't sacrifice my little girl. I don't think he would have hurt her because when I hit him on the head and the nose, he would have bitten me. And he didn't even offer to. He didn't even get any slobber on me. But anyway, I thought that was really interesting. So this afternoon when we went for our walk, we went around the other way. I hope y'all are doing good. Being stationary is so hard, y'all. And I love my girlfriend just like she was my sister. And I want to be here for her and her mom. Her mom has Alzheimer's, and we go get her like several times a week and take her to lunch, and she always wants to go shopping. And, I'm trying not to spend money, so that's a hard thing for a shopaholic. But anyway, I love y'all, and I'm watching everybody's videos, and I'm behind all the time, but, I see this is going to 10 minutes. I'm cutting this off right now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.